Hello, happy Monday, Appleters. I just wanted to bring you a couple of announcements. One being talk about grades, the new grading system, and what they mean. You may have noticed they changed in Skyward a little bit. That's because one of the categories was a little bit vague, and so they've made it more clear at this time to us. So I just wanted to go over that with you really quickly. Um, if if you've gotten completes in the past, it still may be complete. It may still be like a C, or they may have changed it to proficient, which would be a PR. So I'm gonna look at that. I haven't looked at my grade book yet because honestly, I probably won't finish grading everything until tomorrow. So grades probably won't go in until tomorrow sometime. I've had 3 Zoom meetings so far today, and I'm leaving in just a minute to go to the school to make copies for my kids who need paper packets for weeks 6, 7, and 8. And then when I come home, I've got another meeting at 1 o'clock. So lots of meetings today. Meeting Monday. So anyway, again, proficient or complete means that the student demonstrates an understanding of the knowledge and skills relevant to expected learning. Okay, that means you've done everything, you've done it well. I can tell that you're reading your book, you're understanding it, you're raising valid questions, observations, so on and so forth. Okay. What used to be in progress is now approaching proficient, which is APR. And that means that the student demonstrates a basic understanding of the knowledge and skills relevant to the expected learning. So that also means maybe you didn't fully complete the work, but you did most of it. And from most of it, I'm talking like 90% of it, I can still tell that you got it, but maybe you just ran out of time or something like that happened. What used to be incomplete is still incomplete. And this means you either did not do it, you did do some of it, but it was subpar. For example, I know Mr. Davidson and I had some issues with plagiarism last week. We do have a checker, like a plagiarism checker, when you guys turn these short answers into us. So it does show us what has been plagiarized and what is not your original work. So don't know if you're aware of that, but you should be now. Also, if you're going to put together a paragraph where you don't use any punctuation, you don't capitalize things, I mean, that's just completely unacceptable and not what a senior should be writing, especially if you're going to college next year, which I know most of you are, whatever that may look like. So it's still formal, right? It's not MLA format, but it's still formal writing in the sense of it's a complete paragraph, analytical paragraph with complete sentences, and you should have command of basic grammar mechanics like spelling, punctuation, and capitalization. Okay? I can't tell you how many times I have gotten things sent to me that begin with lower. I don't know how does a sentence ever begin with a lowercase letter? I don't. It makes my eye twitch. Stop. You're better than that. Don't do that. Okay? Complete sentences, please. Thank you. Most of you are doing that, but I just want to let you know. So again, incomplete could mean subpar work or plagiarized work. Incomplete meaning you didn't do it at all and didn't turn it in, or you did turn it in, but it's completely blank, or you wrote like a sentence. Okay, that's gonna be incomplete. So you need to make sure that not only are you doing your work, but that you're doing your best. Just like I know you all can do, continue to do that, turn your work in, and by the end of the semester, all of you should get the complete or the proficient, as long as you're turning everything in to me, okay? If you have any questions about that, that's one of the things that we could talk about on the Zoom tomorrow at 1. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Also, for those of you who are taking the applet exam, I am going to post my lecture and the 2 poems that we're going to be discussing this week. I'm going to post it today because, and this is for everybody, everything is due Thursday the 23rd because Friday is a holiday. So all your work is due Thursday the 23rd. So for those of you who are taking the applet exam, I would like you to spot it and be prepared to discuss it with me on Thursday. And we will just plan to do Thursday at 2, which would be immediately following our Thursday 1 o'clock Zoom that we typically do for class. So for my AP exam people, we will just stay on and talk about the two poems from 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock or however long it takes. Okay, we're going to be dealing with sonnets this week for those of you. Again, those of you who are not taking the applet exam, you do not have to do anything with these materials. Okay, I got that question many times last week, even though in the directions it clearly stated, if you are not taking the AP exam, this does not apply to you. Okay, if you're unsure or you forgot about which exams you're taking, you should be able to log in to College Board, your College Board ID, whatever, and it will show you the tests that you have registered for. If you can't find it that way, then you can always email Samantha Fitzsimon, who is the counselor in charge of AP testing. You can find her email on the MAC website by clicking on Counseling Corner, and then you click Find My Counselor, okay? And her information's right there, okay? I think that is all that I needed to talk to you guys about, because I talked about everything being due on Thursday, the grading policy, and the AP practice for the kids taking the AP exam. So I think that's all I have for today. I hope to see you all tomorrow during our 1 o'clock Zoom. If you would like to Zoom with me at some other time, please let me know. Just send me a message through Remind, and I will do the best that I can to accommodate you guys, okay? I miss you terribly. I hope you and your families are all doing well, and you've got this, I've got this, we've all got this, and we've got some things coming your way, seniors, that we're planning for you guys, okay? Miss Moyer and I through senior class, and actually, I mean, we're enlisting the whole faculty. We've got some things up our sleeves for you guys, so please don't think that you have been forgotten about, because you absolutely have not. I know that things are not going to end the way that any of us had hoped, and we don't know what graduation will look like yet. I think all of the superintendents in the state are meeting with TEA, which is our state agency for education. They're meeting with them today or tomorrow, and from there we will be told what graduation will look like, because I mean, it's not just MacArthur seniors of 2020 who are going through this. It's all the senior classes in the entire state, and probably country too, I would imagine. So hang in there. Again, I know it's not good news, but it is, and try to be strong, try to be happy with what we are still able to do. Try to find a way to do something that makes you happy, brings you joy, brings a smile to your face. You know, let's dwell in possibility, okay? And don't panic or think the worst until it comes to that, if it comes to that, okay? We will have something, we will do something for graduation. We just don't know what that's going to look like yet, okay? So just know that, again, all the superintendents in the state are meeting with TEA this week, I think today or tomorrow, to figure things out about that. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't have a faculty meeting later in the week, or if Mr. Martinez doesn't, email your parents by the end of this week, maybe next week. I promise you, everybody's working feverishly on your graduation ceremony and trying to figure out what that can be, what it will look like. But we have not forgotten about you, so please don't think that we have, all right? Okay, kiddos, I will see you tomorrow. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.